Academy with your hosts, Paul Hedekes, Jody Lee Weiss, and special guests, Dan Haydash, Zach Pastor, Dalia Aponte Sotomayor, Benjamin Foreman, Michael Klauber, Erica Schlunk, Candy Elizawi, Mike Quillen, and William McKeever. It's the 5th annual Telethon.
Paul.
Jody?
We did it!
I think you mean we're about to do it, right? We literally just started. By my calculations, we have a good 59 and a half minutes before we can take a victory lap.
Oh, where's that optimistic spirit? I know, it's very un-showbiz to say. We're supposed to act like we just woke up this morning and decided to put on a show, right? But boy, howdy, this telethon business, this is a long labor of love. Doesn't this kind of feel like a victory lap?
I guess you've got a point. The whole process was a lot of fun, but this, well, let's just say a guy could get used to the Hollywood lifestyle.
Paulie, I've been telling you this for years. You're a natural. If you weren't so good at finance, I would say you missed your calling. So, do you want to tell our fine viewers what's in store tonight?
Sure. Before I let everyone know what is in store, we just want to make sure we send out our thoughts and prayers to everyone impacted by Hurricane Idalia. Let me just then tell everybody why we are here in the first place, rather than what. For those who don't already know us, the Academy's purpose is to provide skill building, employment opportunities, and a supportive community for members, adults seeking mental health wellness. But we can't do it alone. The entirety of this hour-long program has been created and produced by Academy members and staff. We hope you're entertained. We hope you are inspired. And if you are, we really hope you can support us. Because, and this is where you come in, it's also a fundraiser. So please call the number on your screen, and one of our celebrity operators will be happy to help you with your donation.
Celebrity operators? Is Charo answering the calls?
Charo is definitely not answering our calls. For our viewers watching on our website, you should see a big donate button. Go on, click it. Did you? Did you click it? If you said yes, you will be delighted to know that your donation up to $2,000 will be matched 1-to-1. A $100 donation will become $200, a $500 donation will become $1,000, and a $2,000 donation will become $4,000. Matching gifts are being provided by 2 anonymous donors from the Gulf Coast Community Foundation, up to an event total of $40,000.
So then we're looking to raise $40,000 tonight, and with the 1-to-1 match, that would be a total of $80,000?
That's right. I'm very impressed. You sure you're not a finance guy?
You flatter me. You might remember I hosted this telethon last year, and it took Cayman like a week to explain the math to me. But so now, tell them how much fun it's gonna be.
It's really a shame you're not very excited, Jody. We do have a great show in store, though. We'll hear from several members who will share what the Academy means to them, and we will see them in their element, which will be a lot of fun.
And our wellness coordinator sat for an interview with Academy.
Hey, you're stepping on my lines, lady.
Oh my gosh, so sorry. Stepping on your lines. You are all Hollywood now. You've changed, man.
I'm just kidding. Go on, please.
Oh, no. It's all you, Sir Paul.
Sir Paul, I like that. I really was just kidding, but okay. We have 2 very special guests this evening. First, Sarasota's own Michael Klauber, owner and namesake of Michael's on East, will be here.
Well, that is sure to shake things up. He is quite the character.
He sure is. And we also have one of our favorite employment partners, Mike Quillen, co-owner and founder of Gecko's Hospitality Group. Academy member Candy Elizawi sat down with him in this very studio to discuss how transitional employment turned into a long-term career opportunity for one of our members.
All very awesome. Paul, tell them about the thing.
The thing? You mean our W3 sponsors?
Oh, well, that too, but you know the thing. Somewhere over the rainbow.
Okay. Lest we are sued for copyright infringement, I'll get to it. Our multimedia team, they never disappoint. They will present a quirky and inventive take on an old classic, The Wizard of Jobs.
It is a world premiere.
If you say so. And
do.
as you reminded me, today's show is brought to you by our sponsor, W3 Insurance. Smooth sailing through rough waters. They'll guide you.
And they are not just our sponsor. They've been our insurance provider since day one.
Are you plagiarizing Hair Club for Men? Have you no shame? Oh, wait, hold on. I was just told to pick up the pace.
So glad they don't come at us with the hook anymore. It's so civilized now. Well, okay, but do we have time to remind our viewers that their donations up to $2,000 will be generously matched 1-to-1 by anonymous donors from the Gulf Coast Community Foundation. And may I add quickly that it is as easy as calling the number on your screen or clicking that big old donate button.
There's always time for that, and we do again want to remember our victims of the hurricane. You know, a highlight of our telethons, at least for me, is getting to hear firsthand from Academy members. Without further ado, we're going on location in the culinary team, where we'll meet Academy member Dan K- as he helps to prepare this evening's gala after party. Camera 2 to culinary, please.
Oh, hi. How are you? Welcome to our institutional kitchen here at the Academy. My name is Dan K- and I've been a member for about 6 months. So in my previous life, I was a pharmaceutical executive, and working in industry, people are often characterized by their performance level. And one of the great things about the Academy is that individuals are seen as individuals, not as a performance level. We take people for where they're at. We recognize here that everyone has something to contribute and something to offer, and it's been a real opportunity for personal growth for me.
That guy. Dan is so awesome.
Yes, he is super smart and a genuinely nice man. Plus, who knew? He's a man of many talents, as we will see later in tonight's broadcast. And I just want to mention how cool it is to see Academy members step into the spotlight and way out of their comfort zone. I'm guessing that when Dan was working in the corporate pharmaceutical industry, he couldn't have foreseen the type of opportunities the Academy would afford him.
Very true. And you know, Paul, the same could be said for you. By my count, you have had principal roles in, I think, 3 videos. You've spoken at an Academy luncheon, and you presented at not 1, but 2 world seminars. You were in Oslo, Norway, and with me in Baltimore, Maryland. And so when you were a CFO, could you have imagined all this fame?
This is exactly how I pictured it.
Right, Mr. Hollywood.
Literally could not be farther from where I saw myself before becoming a member. It's actually a testament to everyone here that you're able to talk me into these harebrained schemes of yours.
Well, we'd like to think of them as harebrained opportunities, but do go on.
I just mean the encouragement I get from the Academy staff and seeing other members take risks. It's inspiring, and it has allowed me to say yes to opportunities that I might never have considered. Case in point, emceeing this show. Everyone who is a part of this telethon is committing such a huge act of bravery, and it's kind of infectious.
Hey, is there a joke in there somewhere about the telethon going viral?
That's not where I was going, but you know, we do have a world premiere coming up.
Ah, that's the spirit, and yes, we sure do. In our most ambitious piece of filmmaking to date, our multimedia team has created what is sure to be a cult classic, right? And speaking of which, Paul, it's time. It's time. Okay, our Academy at Glengarry Member Productions, or AGMP, is pleased to present the pilot episode of The Wizard of Jobs.
But first, a word from our sponsor.
Hey, William. Good to see you. Welcome back.
Hey, John, it's great to be back. I think the last time I was here was before COVID.
Oh, wow. It's been a while. Well, welcome back. Good to have you here in person.
Well, it's great to be here, and I'm so pleased that W3 has decided to sponsor our telethon. I'd love for you to share a little bit with our audience, a little bit about your array of services.
Sure. Well, it's our pleasure to partner with you this year. W3 is a commercial insurance agency. We've been around since 1925. We offer commercial property and casualty as well as employee benefits. We have a marine division, and we also offer personal lines coverage. You know, we're really proud of the fact that we're one of the largest independent agencies in the state of Florida. So that means that we have enough resources to take care of our clients and provide you with the service you need, but we're small enough to care. Wallace Welch and Willingham. Since 1925, we're here to serve you.
One unheard message.
Hey, bestie, I'm starting to worry a little. Pick up if you're there. Okay, well, call me back. Next Saturday is Leo's graduation. Girl, my baby is graduating. Oh, we're so old. It's his last week of finals, and he got into Kansas State, which is awesome, but now he's kind of freaking out. We have to talk. Anyway, I'm not sure if you know what you're making for the cake, but I thought...
Message deleted. Next message sent to...
This is a message for Dorothy Gale. This is Mr. West from Pursue Credit. This is our third attempt to reach you. If you do not respond within 3 business days, your account will be closed and the amount due will be sent to collections. Please call us at 941-329...
Message deleted. Next message sent.
Hi, honey, it's Mom. You never guess who I ran into at the store this morning. Glinda Gary. Are you sitting down? Would you believe she ended up marrying Tim Mann? Not surprisingly, he turned out pretty well. He's a guidance counselor, and she said he's pretty active in the community. Always such a big heart, that Tim. Anyway, you should call her. I got her number, and she said she'd love to hear from you. It's 941...
Message deleted. Next message sent to...
I am so depressed.
Are you an adult seeking mental health recovery? Looking for a pathway to success? Call now for opportunities for wellness, community involvement, and employment. Friendship, fulfillment, and fun are all part of the journey. Call now. 941-921-9930.
We're in the West. The West is where you make your own luck.
Okay already, I'm coming. Leo, what are you doing here? Your mom said you were supposed to be taking finals.
I'm so sorry to bother you. I just saw your cat jump out of your kitchen window. I think she ran into Mrs. Straw's yard.
Oh no, Bobo! Bobo! Here, Bobo! Here, kitty kitty! Leo, are you excited for graduation?
Yeah, well, no, not really.
But why not? You're so talented.
I'm not sure I'm even going now.
But your mom said you were supposed to start Kansas State this fall. It sounds so exciting.
Honestly, I'm just so anxious about everything. It's all so overwhelming. I've just been struggling to find the courage to... Oh, look, there's Bobo. Get her.
Bobo! Jackie, Mrs. Straw, over here. My cat just ran into your backyard. Can you catch her?
Oh, yes. Let me just get my raincoat on. I mean, oh, yes. Do you hear all that yelling?
No, Mrs. Straw. Are you all right?
Oh, Dorothea, I don't know. I mean, I've been so confused lately. I'm kind of worried. I've been talking to my doctor about it, and he gave me some pills to take, but I'm just so confused lately. And it's worrisome. You don't hear all that yelling?
No, I don't.
He's over here, Bobo.
To be continued.
To be continued? Wait, do we have to wait until next week to see what happens and how it ends? We can't just binge watch the whole series? Where's Bobo? Where is Bobo? I must know.
Oh, Paul, Netflix has ruined us. I am sorry, but no spoilers. Stay tuned and all will be revealed.
Stay tuned. Like I have a choice tonight?
That is true. You are kind of a captive audience at this point, but you know who does have a choice? Our viewers.
That's right. We are so grateful for everyone who is choosing to spend part of your evening with us. In an increasingly busy world, we all make choices every day as to how to spend our time. our energy, and our resources. An investment in the Academy not only has the potential to transform the individual lives of Academy members, but the ripple effect is profound. Academy members make better employees, better neighbors, better friends, and generally improve our community. Totally. If you want to make a huge impact in your own backyard, just call the number on your screen or click the donate button to make your donation.
Well said, Pa. I wonder how we're doing with donations. Hopefully people were able to pull themselves away long enough to make a call.
Maybe someone from the phone room can give us an update.
Charo, maybe?
No Charo.
Okay, no Charo. But look, we got an update.
Drum roll, please. We are excited to announce that donations are coming in online and by phone. As of right now, we have raised $17,650, which means with the one-to-one match, we have raised a total of $35,300 for our telethon. We are nearly halfway to our goal. Please consider donating now. There is no better time.
They like us. They really like us. I am deeply grateful to everyone who's contributed so far. Thank you so much for choosing us. We still have a ways to go to hit our goal, so you out there, yep, you, yeah, hi. Want to call the number on your screen? Oh, more of a clicker, are you? We got you covered. Click that big old donate button and get that satisfying surge of dopamine that comes from performing a heroic act. You'll even sleep better. And remember, all donations up to $2,000 will be matched one-to-one by a pool of funds from 2 anonymous donors of the Gulf Coast Community Foundation. Make your gift go twice as far by calling now. Your skin will be smoother, your hair more lustrous.
Okay, I have to stop you there, Jody.
What?
You're making blatantly baseless claims. No Charo, no sleep, no skin, no hair. The part about the dopamine, though, I think that's probably right.
Okay. I'm prone to exaggeration. A teeny bit. But, I just want to remind our viewers how good it feels to give back and also how impactful their support is to Academy members. And I just don't want anyone to miss out on the opportunity to join us. So maybe it won't give them clearer skin. It's not going to give you clear skin. And it won't give them shiny hair, but it really does make you feel good.
Okay, that I can agree with. You know who must feel really, really good?
Who?
The Charles and Marjorie Barancik Foundation.
Oh, for sure. Now there's a feel-good story. Go ahead, tell them.
The Charles and Marjorie Barancik Foundation provided us with a groundbreaking and innovative grant funding a wellness initiative that we call the FIT Initiative. FIT is an acronym that stands for Fully in Transformation, and it is definitely living up to its name. Our wellness coordinator at the Academy, Dalia Aponte Sotomayor, has been collaborating with a researcher at USF to, Dalia really is the better person to explain it all, and it just so happens that she was recently interviewed by none other than Academy member Zach Pastor.
I was trying to tell you that before. Studio, can we run that interview? Perfect. We'll be right back.
So this is Zach, and I'm here with Dalia Aponte Sotomayor, one of the newer staff members here at the Academy. First, thanks so much for being here. Can you tell us where you were before you joined us as a wellness coordinator?
Thank you so much, Zach, for having me today. So before coming here, I was actually on a journey to find something that really resonated with my life mission. Having my experience in hospitality and yoga really led me to this position. It almost seemed like it was carved out perfectly for me. After finding this and learning about the Wellness Initiative, which is something that I didn't even know about, it was almost like this little cherry on top, the FIT Initiative. So FIT standing for Fully in Transformation. This is a wellness initiative that we're doing, which is also part research with the University of South Florida. And it's fortunately being funded by the Charles and Marjorie Barancik Foundation. The Wellness Initiative was definitely most appealing to me because I'm very, very passionate about everything that has to do with spirit, mind, and body connection, and just being able to share that passion with others has been lovely.
So the FIT Initiative sounds really exciting. Can you share a little bit about it?
Absolutely. So the FIT Initiative is in partnership with assistant researcher, Dr. Roxanne Taormina, and she works with the University of South Florida. And initially, the way we started this was with a a survey that everybody did that revolved around the 8 dimensions of wellness. So the 8 dimensions being physical, intellectual, spiritual, environmental, occupational, social. There's also emotional wellness. All of those 8 dimensions were revolving around the surveys that we did, and we kind of saw what dimensions are we, striving in, and what dimensions are we lacking in as a whole, as the Academy. And at the moment, we're still in the process of implementing different activities that are beneficial for us, and that's been such a long and fun process.
I know it's still so early in the game, but are there any results that you could share with us so far?
Absolutely. I can share a couple of things that we've seen in regards to the impact that the initiative has done here since February of this year, which is roughly when we started this initiative. Members have participated in over 33 different wellness activities here at the Academy, all of them revolving around those 8 dimensions. So we've done things like yoga and public speaking. We formed a book club, which we talk about. We're focusing on wellness-related books or like self-developmental books that have been really interesting. One of our first ones was The Alchemist, which we really recently just finished, and it was a lot of fun. It was very self-reflective to kind of read that together and, share what we thought about the book together and kind of do that journey with the members. It was a lot of fun, but also very much a learning process for all of us. And then we also have been going to the gym and participating in things such as nature walks. For the gym, we go twice a week. We initially started with once a week, and kind of that's progressed as people have been learning more about what we're doing for FIT, Fully in Transformation. And it's just been a really, really interesting process, seeing how everything is coming to fruition. And I've been having a lot of fun with it.
If I interview you again in a year, what are you most hoping to be the outcome of the FIT initiative?
For me, I hope that Fully in Transformation truly allows each member here to, enjoy being in this process of getting better at, doing certain things in regards to their health and their journey with either if it's wellness or outside of the Academy, what they're focusing on. All of it revolves around the 8 dimensions of wellness. So being more aware of how all of those dimensions can improve our lives is one of our main goals, and just living and breathing that.
I know you've been able to work with members regularly, but how do you do it?
Oh, it's kind of my superpower. They call me Wellness Woman.
I tell you what, that was a great interview, but the wellness initiative around here it even goes beyond what that conveys. It's been amazing, the impact that it's had on Academy and staff. But I will say, in honor of Dahlia, that was super.
Is humor your superpower?
I don't know, is sarcasm yours?
The student becomes the master. Well, seriously, Paul, do you have a favorite dimension of wellness?
So I think they're all so interrelated. As you know, physical wellness is something I really pay attention to. I'm an avid walker, used to be a runner. I play tennis and pickleball. Playing sports has a mental component to it. It can be kind of spiritual, especially if I win, and definitely social. And then there's my love of finance, which definitely sparks my intellect along with the occupational wellness. So I guess the short answer is I really like all of it.
Ah, I love that. I'm not sure if you've done any of the meditation workshops, but they have become really popular. In fact, they're so popular, there's one happening right now.
Really? In the middle of a live stream?
Yep, I know. It's weird, but they're out in the garden as we speak, getting their Zen on.
I only say this because you admitted on air to being an exaggerator, but this I have to see to believe.
I pinky swear, but okay. Let's see if we can pop in on them. Hey, crew, what are the chances we can cut to the garden? I know. Yeah, I know, I ask a lot. But you guys, you're amazing, and if anyone can do it, Flattery apparently gets you to the garden. You guys are the best. Okay, let's check it out.
Oh, wow. Hey there, you just caught me in meditation as part of our FIT initiative. I'm Benjamin Foreman. Before coming to the Academy in February, I was self-isolating at home. and wanted to change but didn't know how. Since being here, I've been embracing our Fit initiative and working out twice a week through the academy and more at home. Monthly nature walks has also really helped reconnect with nature, which is also done nicely in tandem with weekly writers' workshops. It's been a monumental change waking up looking forward to coming here and helping do something that matters to the community while improving my mental health. As I struggle with consistency, I wasn't certain I'd be able to work, although since regularly immersing myself in the structured days throughout the week and getting in the habit of a work order day, I felt much more confident in undertaking the responsibility. I'm pretty busy here, but for now, I'm just gonna relax and focus on my meditation.
Benjamin is such a great example of a member who is taking advantage of everything the Academy has to offer. He didn't mention this, but I know he's also been a huge part of the film crew for this event. He's had big roles both behind and in front of the camera, including tonight.
Paul, do you have something you'd like to say to me?
Not really. Oh, yeah, okay. I'm sorry I doubted you. You were right. Who would have believed that in the midst of a major event like the Telethon, there'd also be a meditation going on?
Me, that's who I would believe. But yes, I could not agree more about Benjamin. We are beyond lucky to have him in our community. And that reminds me, Benjamin, Leo, it's time. The next episode of Wizard of Jobs is about to start.
Finally, grab the popcorn and let the show begin.
Previously on Wizard of Jobs.
Hi, honey, it's Mom. You never guess who I ran into at the store this morning. Glinda Gary. Are you sitting down? Would you believe she ended up marrying Tim Mann?
Message deleted.
I am so depressed. Leo, what are you doing here? Your mom said you were supposed to be taking finals.
I'm so sorry to bother you. I just saw your cat jump out of your kitchen window. I think she ran into Mrs. Straw's yard.
Oh no, Bobo! Jackie, Mrs. Straw, over here. My cat just ran into your backyard. Can you catch her?
He's over here, Bobo.
See you later, Irene.
Tim, is that you?
Mr. Mann? My guidance counselor? What are you doing here?
Whoa, Leo. And is that Dorothea?
Yes, it is. Weird, right? I haven't seen you since high school graduation.
Dorothea's cat just ran inside there. Can we come in?
Of course, I was just leaving. But come on in.
Whoa, where are we?
Bobo! Bobo! Here, kitty, kitty, kitty.
This is the Academy at Glengarry. I'm one of their ambassadors, and they affectionately call me the Wizard of Jobs, because I help them develop employment opportunities. I was just here for lunch. Are you hungry? It's the best meal in town.
Sure.
Got her.
Bobo!
Here we have the heart of the Academy, our culinary arts team. Members and staff work side by side to feed our community healthy and delicious meals. Members can learn all aspects of food service, from preparation and sanitation to hospitality and service.
This kitchen is unreal. I love to cook and bake. Can I come here?
Well, Dorothea, we just might be able to make that happen, but first let's take a look around.
Sounds good.
The creative spirit of the Academy, our graphic design team creates all of our marketing material, while our multimedia team creates engaging videos and live streams for fundraising and community outreach. Let's see what they're working on in the studio.
There has never been a better time to give. Just
Whoa, this studio's nicer than the one at school.
It looks like they're live. It's our annual telethon. Let's check out the Business and Technology Center.
Mr. Mann, can I come here before I try school? I'm just not ready for that.
I thought you might say that, Leo. Let's finish the tour before I take you to meet the enrollment coordinator.
To be continued.
To be continued again. Was that Tim Mann at the door? Are we seriously giving tours in the middle of the telethon? But seriously, you weren't kidding about our multimedia team. They really are amazing. As much as I can't wait for the season finale of Wizard of Jobs, we have something truly special coming up next. I don't know how we did it, but we managed to wrangle an exclusive interview with one of Sarasota's heavy hitters, a mover and shaker, successful restaurateur, charismatic philanthropist, and an all-around stellar human a man who needs no introduction.
Was that not an introduction?
I think that was an introduction. Please welcome Michael Klobber.
Michael, it is such an honor, and I'm going to give you my seat because I am late for a meditation workshop.
Oh, wow. That sounds like fun. Well, I'm happy to join you, and you guys are just doing a great job. This is so professional.
Well, welcome, Michael. Thank you for being here.
I'm thrilled to be here.
Great. For the out-of-towners who may not know, Michael is the co-proprietor of Michael's on East, a premier dining experience serving Sarasota since 1987. He also happens to be an Academy ambassador. Michael, I think you were actually at our groundbreaking back in 2015. What was your motivation for wanting to support us back when we were really just a dream in a dusty lot?
You know, I've known the Geyer family for a long time, and their passion for anything that they get focused on is contagious. When I heard about the program and their goal of really helping people that are having some mental challenges get back into the workforce to better themselves, I had to get involved. I think it's a brilliant concept, and they've done a fabulous job so far getting us this far. It's incredible.
Yeah. We're happy you're involved with us. In addition to running one of the most popular restaurants in the area, you are also known for your philanthropy. I'm told you're kind of legendary as an auctioneer, especially as we are in the middle of a fundraiser. Can you give us some tips? How do you get people excited to support your causes?
You don't take no for an answer. You have to basically get people to be passionate about what they're getting behind. And I don't take no for an answer. And I happen to know a few people in town that I can point my finger at them and say, come on, let's go one more bit on that. Keep it fun, keep it lively. I hope William will appreciate it, but I also want to mention how inspired I am by the work that he's done and getting all this together. And I don't think that people realize this organization is as important as it is. It's kind of a little bit of an unknown to so many folks, and I think we really need to work to get the word out, to get more people involved, to let people see what a great gift that this organization is to our community.
Absolutely, I appreciate that. How about we go to the phone room?
Okay.
See what's going on in there.
All right. Should be fun. I can't wait to see all those phones ringing in here. Hi, everybody. How's it going in here? The phone's ringing? What's going on? Are people paying attention? Are we raising lots of money?
We are raising lots of money.
All right. Whatever they offer you, ask for double.
Okay.
That's a good way to do it.
Gotcha.
You know, don't take no for an answer, and offer to get them some other friends of theirs on the phone too. So let's keep it going. Let's keep these phones going. I love seeing that everybody's busy here, and so that's awesome. I don't want to interrupt anybody, but we've got to keep this going. We've got great goals for this organization tonight, and I'm hoping that everybody out there that's watching will realize what an important gift this organization is to Sarasota and our community, and growing soon to Manatee County as well. So William, the whole team, just across the board, deserves your support. You really should take some time to get to know this organization and see what they're all about, because I've had personal experience with a very close family friend who was out on the street and really struggling with mental health. And I've watched him rehabilitate and get training to be able to get out into the community. So firsthand, I've had a great experience of watching someone that I've known personally to come through the program and be a success. Let's hope that those keep going, and let's keep those phones ringing, and let's move on to our next commercial.
All right, come on in, William.
Oh, John, it's great to be here. Hey, I was wondering, how are your kids? They must be getting big by now.
Wow, they really are. They're 5 and 3 now, and it's amazing. Just the time flies. I know you know that.
You're a busy guy.
Absolutely. You too. You've got a lot of expansion going on. How are things?
Yeah, it's really exciting. We're opening up in Bradenton. Our new facility is almost finished. We'll be opening this fall. And, I was thinking, You have been with us, supporting us with both health insurance for employees and commercial line. Now this is our 7th annual renewal.
Wow.
You know, sometimes I think we're a small fish in a big ocean. You know, we're a small organization. Yet you treat us like we're a big fish, like we're top of your list. And I'm sure you treat all your customers that way, but it's wonderful for us because we know you, we can always reach out, you're there to support us. So I just truly appreciate our work together.
Partnership's been a big part of our agency as well. We really enjoy working with you. We've enjoyed watching you expand and the impact that you have on the community. So you keep taking care of your clients and doing what you do, and we'll handle the insurance and the risk management.
You've got us covered.
All right.
Well, thank you, John. Let's get to work.
Sit down and get to work. A couple of things for today that we've got. Wallace Welch and Willingham. Since 1925, we're here to serve you.
And we are back. And Michael Klauber does not disappoint.
I knew he wouldn't. He does so much for the community. He supports a lot of worthy causes, and we're fortunate to be one of them.
And it bears repeating, he also has one of the finest eating establishments in the county.
What a coincidence, so do we.
Very true, Paul. Very true. You know, that reminds me, I did the telethon last year, and culinary really took care of us. We got grouper sandwiches, and they just delivered this whole spread of food to us. What gives? Hey, what gives? We're working up quite an appetite emceeing this here show. Hello.
Let me check and see if we're on Uber Eats.
I'm sure we're not on Uber Eats, but you know, maybe one of our fans will come through.
One of our fans? Are there either of them here tonight?
Very funny. We actually have a lot of fans. Well, Paul, you have a lot of fans. You know, that Hennekini, the Magnificent gig, that blew up on social media.
It did. I was not expecting that. I guess I should know by now. If there's one thing I should expect from the Academy, it's the unexpected. You know, earlier you recounted a few of the events that I've been a part of, like presenting to hundreds of people in Oslo, Norway, or filming an instructional video on creating transitional employment that became part of Clubhouse International's toolkit. When I think about where I was in the year before joining the Academy, it seems, well, more than just unexpected. It actually seems kind of unbelievable.
You know, most staff and members here, they've only known you as this super smart, positive, accomplished guy. You head up our audits, you do our accounts payable, our accounts receivable. Paul, I remember that you had some pretty rough years before you found the Academy. Would you share any of that? There could be that one person watching tonight who just can't see past their illness. You know, someone who can't see the possibility of recovery, and I would love for them to hear from you that recovery and a meaningful life are possible.
Sure. Well, I was diagnosed with generalized anxiety disorder in my early 20s and probably had bipolar disorder from that same time frame. But my bipolar disorder really got bad in 2014 when I was in my 40s. And from 2014 to 2018, I was hospitalized 3 times. After the 3rd hospitalization, I came to the Academy for a tour, and it's been the best thing that's ever happened to me from a wellness standpoint. I consider coming to the Academy part of my wellness plan, just like exercise that I mentioned earlier. So it's just been a blessing to do different things here. The accounting is a small part of what I do, and I'm glad I do it, and I think it helps the Academy as well. But I mean, I get as much out of any other thing I do here as well.
Thank you. Well, we are glad you do it also. Thank you for that. I felt honored just to even be adjacent to your story and your growth.
Well, you were actually more than adjacent. I mean, we presented together at the World Seminar in Baltimore, and you were my co-star for the transitional employment video.
Which Rotten Tomatoes gave 100% fresh.
You really have to work on your penchant for exaggerating.
I prefer to call it hyperbole, but okay, I'll try. Later.
Oh.
Someone's at the door.
Who's at the door? Ooh. Culinary.
Oh,
Thank you. Speaking of 100% fresh, I guess they heard you.
Culinary.
Wait, more. There's a note.
Oh, what's it say?
It says, wow, we have some breaking news. We just surpassed our goal of raising $40,000 in donations tonight. But wait, there's more. We reached out to our old friends at the Steinwachs Family Foundation, and they have agreed to add another $20,000 to the match program. This means that our new event goal is $60,000, so we're reaching for the stars. Please keep those donations flowing. Your donation will be matched 1-to-1. We're going to throw out a few names here. We got Jilly from Fort Lauderdale, thank you. Lydia from Michigan, Janice from New York, Sheila from Utah, Ruth from Colorado, and Jeffrey from Mayaka City.
Wow.
That's great.
That is amazing.
New goal.
New goal.
I like making goals and exceeding them, so let's do it. So your generous donations will assist Academy members in gaining industry standard job skills. It will help us gain employment, improve our overall wellness, and lead meaningful and productive lives. Also, it helps to provide delicious, healthy food, such as the meal that was just delivered to us. Wow, look at this.
There's something to be said for live stream across the world. Someone heard my stomach rumbling. And there's no rotten tomatoes here, that's for sure.
Maybe we can cut to something on location so we can take a few bites without the scrutiny of the masses.
Given that I am a very messy eater, I am 100% down with that. Hey, I wonder what Erica is up to. The last time I saw her, she was still like working on those cartoon bears. Maybe we can pop in on her.
Great idea. Also, let's quickly remind our viewers why we're here. Dear live audience, if you have ever known someone with a mental health concern and wondered how you can help, please call now. If you have never known anyone with a mental health concern, it's probably because they're attending the Academy and their disability is undetectable.
I like that. Please call the number on your screen or click donate to ensure that our members continue to be provided opportunities for employment, community, and skill development, as well as healthy and nutritious meals such as this one. And this is thanks to donors from the Gulf Coast Community Foundation. Your gift will be matched 1-to-1 on donations up to $2,000. You will be twice as awesome, and we will be twice as grateful. Win-win.
And also, we got now the Steinwalks Family Foundation to help out, so that's great.
Awesome.
But let's check in on Erica.
Let's do it.
Oh, hi there. So my name is Erica Schlunk, and we were just working on a little animation here. If you've been following our newsletters really closely, you might be a little surprised to see me. I was all ready to go back to Maryland, but plans change, and you know what? Honestly, that's been a really great thing for me. I'm really glad that I decided to not go back to school in Maryland, but transfer to one down here where my support network is and where the Academy is. And it's been helping me to realize that in a lot of ways, I'm more ready than I thought I was for everything in my future, even if it's taking a few more years, because they've helped me pick a school that I think is going to be a really good fit. Staff here at the Academy has cheered me on every step of the way through applications. I'm sending pictures. It's been a whole exciting experience to look at a new school, and it's been even more exciting to realize that I'm not just in that school stage in my life. I'm advancing towards my career. You know, plans change with health conditions, any health condition, but it's just because you have to pause in some ways doesn't mean you can't keep going. And I'm able to keep going here at the Academy. I am working on all of the professional skills that I did not think I would be at this age and still be able to go at my own pace. I'm getting to work on time management. I'm getting to work on leadership skills. I'm getting to work on even just simple professional courtesies and be in a professional environment and have the confidence that I can succeed in one. And I'm getting opportunities that I am so excited about in terms of teaching, which is what I want to do. And I realized right after I toured that school, I'm going to start tutoring. I was going to wait until college, but I don't need to wait. I'm already in the adult world, and the world hasn't stopped here at the Academy. It's helped me to keep going, and I'm really, really excited to still be here and to get to work on stuff like this.
I have got to say, Erica is fierce people, and I've watched her evolve as a member here in a way that has just been awe-inspiring. She doesn't ever shy away from challenges, that's for sure, and she also has like a really beautiful ability to show her vulnerability.
And her excitement.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if she got those bears to blink. And I don't have to tell you, she's also super smart, so she probably did.
Super smart. Now, if she could just get the bears to blink.
What?
Never mind. Moving along. Paul, grab the popcorn. It's time!
Really? Wow, it's here, the series finale of The Wizard of Jobs. What will become of Dorothy and her posse? Will Bobo find his way home? Will Leo get to Kansas State?
We're about to find out. No talking, Paul. Shh.
Previously on Wizard of Jobs.
Hi, honey, it's Mom. You never guess who I ran into at the store this morning? Glinda Gary. Are you sitting down? Would you believe she ended up marrying Tim Mann?
Message deleted.
I am so depressed. Leo, what are you doing here? Your mom said you were supposed to be taking finals.
I'm so sorry to bother you. I just saw your cat jump out of your kitchen window. I think she ran into Mrs. Straw's yard.
Oh no, Bobo! Jackie, Mrs. Straw, over here. My cat just ran into your backyard. Can you catch her?
He's over here, Bobo.
Tim, is that you?
Mr. Mann? My guidance counselor? Dorothea's cat just ran inside there. Can we come in?
Of course.
Whoa, where are we?
This is the Academy at Glengarry. I'm one of their ambassadors, and they affectionately call me the Wizard of Jobs. Here we have the heart of the Academy, our culinary arts team. Members and staff work side by side to feed our community healthy and delicious meals. The creative spirit of the Academy, our graphic design team creates all of our marketing material, while our multimedia team creates engaging videos and live streams for fundraising and community outreach. And here we have the brains of the operation, our Business and Technology Center. Members organize data and perform data entry. They also staff the front desk, create flyers, and, well, let's ask one of the members. Hey, William, what are you working on?
Oh, hey, we're working on a flyer for an upcoming social for members and staff. But where are we going?
William, we're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz.
All right, well, let's get back to work.
Okay.
Now, what do you think about the Oz?
I think it's perfect.
It's a beautiful flyer.
Thanks.
I've never heard of that one, but that sounds lovely. Oh, how my husband and I used to love to go to the theater. Ever since he passed, I've been so lonely. I would love to have a place like this to belong to.
Well, it sounds like all three of you might find opportunities here. Before I take you over to meet with the enrollment coordinator, let me show you my favorite part of the Academy, the job board. See some of these smiling faces? These are just some of the members who found employment through the Academy. In the past, some of them were so depressed, they wondered if they would ever lead productive lives. Others worked but were let go. Still others found work so anxiety-provoking it made them ill. But with proper support and training from the staff, all of them became successful.
What's Munchkin's Muffins? Is that a bakery? There's a job at a bakery?
There sure is. Sweet, huh?
That would be a dream come true.
Oh, it sounds like the telethon is ending. Let's go check out the fireworks.
That is the weirdest dream I have ever had.
Yoo-hoo!
Hi, Mrs. Straw. How are you?
I'm fine, dear. Thank you. Were you asleep? A lovely young man was just knocking on your door. That his name is Leo. That his mom sent him over to check on you. And to drop off a ticket to some play they're saying with some academy? Such a nice boy. He offered me a ticket too. I've got them right here.
Mrs. Straw, I'm just feeling a little odd right now. I woke up from a very strange dream. I'll be over a little bit later.
You have one unheard message.
Girl, it's Glinda. Oh my God, girl, it's been a minute. Did your mom tell you we ran into each other? Girl, I married Tim, man. Crazy, right? I don't actually understand what this means, but Tim wanted me to tell you that Munchkins needs a muffin maker. Anyway, he says you have his number.
Tim Mann? Wizard of Jobs?
Thank you for calling the Academy, Dorothea. We can't wait to see you. Your friends Leo and Jackie are already here.
But wait, they were just right. Okay, I have a few dishes to do and then I'll be right over.
Great, see you soon. And remember, there's no place like the Academy.
Way up high, the dreams that you dare to, why, oh why can't I?
So as Dorothy would say, there's no place like home, there's no place like home. But really there is no place like the Academy. I felt like I've heard that line somewhere before. Also, for some reason, I'm craving muffins.
No, that line is totally original. Okay. Thanks to L. Frank Baum for the inspo. Well, that was really fun to make. And, by the way, all 3 episodes will be available on our website and on YouTube for folks who might have tuned in late and missed the beginning.
Actually, the whole telethon will be available in its entirety.
That is true. We shall live in perpetuity.
Yeah, it's too bad we don't get residuals.
I think that's why the phrase labor of love exists. But we get residual joy. That's something, you know? Plus, every time someone watches, an angel gets their wings.
You are seriously mixing up your classic movie references, but I do love that Christmas movie, one of my favorites. And you're not wrong about this being a labor of love. As an Academy member, everything I do in service of the Academy really is. Having struggled in my career because of my mental health, as I mentioned earlier, I don't ever take work for granted. I think a lot of members feel this way. I can remember in my career that sometimes work just felt like a necessary drudgery, but then there was a point where I wasn't sure I'd work again. Now it feels like a gift.
You know, I mean, I have the best job in the world, I think, and still, there are some days that it's hard to get up and go to work. Sometimes I'll be sitting in our morning meeting, like especially if it's raining, it's a great day, and I look around at all the members who showed up, even though they could have slept in, right? And I mean, that inspires me, not only to see my job as a gift, but also for me to do everything that I can to make it worth it for those who have shown up to work.
Agree. So changing gears, during our audit, I had to compile some statistics, and some of them are employment related. Oh. Can I geek out on some numbers for a second?
Well, you had me at employment related.
So did you know that in the last year, 64 Academy members engaged in paid employment and earned a collective income of $609,000, $609,108.
Wow. I did not. And I am not sure which is more impressive, the fact that Academy members earned well over $500,000 last year, or that all that information is just like swimming around in your noggin. I'm kidding, of course. Those numbers are everything.
What can I say? I'm a numbers guy.
You are. But you are also a people person, Paul. You've been part of building relationships with community partners, be it giving tours, community tours, telling your story out in the community, telling your personal story, to hear, right? That is really what creates opportunities for our members. That's what opens doors for us.
Yeah, there's an adage that's something like, people don't buy into what you do, they buy into why you do it. When we share our stories, that creates the why. It's those personal stories that inspire others to support us.
Absolutely, well said. So we've already mentioned that you and I were in a training video. It explained the process of building the transitional employment relationship with local businesses. And in it, we talked about how sometimes it takes like well over a year to know if a company is going to be a good fit for our members. They have to really align with our values and understand exactly, as you just said, the why of what we do. The culture of that company has to be consistent from the top, say like the HR director, down to the ground level managers who are actually the ones that are supervising and working with our members. It's kind of a unicorn to find those organizations.
It sure is, and we've been extremely fortunate to have several strong partnerships. Gecko's Hospitality Group. They are a prime example of a great fit. They've worked with us on so many different levels, but whenever we need something, they are always so accommodating. They have award-winning restaurants throughout Sarasota and Manatee counties, and their success is so well-deserved because they are truly just the kindest people.
Case in point, when the co-founder and co-owner of Gecko's, when we asked if he would sit for an interview, didn't blink. He was more than happy to oblige, and it was such a pleasure to hear him talk about our employment partnership with Academy member Candy Elizawi. Let's take a look.
Good afternoon, Candace. Nice to see you.
So you're the co-owner and founder of Gecko's Hospitality, Dockside, Waterside Grill, Dry Dock Grill, Red Barn, and Triple Tail Seafood Spirits. That's one of my favorites.
Thank you.
Which makes you a very busy man, and thank you so much. Let's ask a couple questions. What were your first impressions of the Academy?
I'd heard about the Academy from different friends, board members, ambassadors, and I guess the first day I walked in, I was just blown away by the cleanliness, the brightness, the smiles on everyone's face. It just incredible. I'd gone by this place, hundreds of times, but never actually set foot. And
it's a big building.
It
is impressive.
But it's what's inside it that really counts. Just very bright, and you could just tell the sense of community when I walked in. Just everyone was very welcoming and very, very, very impressive.
It means so much to me. What motivated you to become one of our employment partners? What made you feel that was something you wanted to do?
Well, I've been in this community for over 50 years. I was raised here, educated, raised my children here, and our business is in its 32nd year now. Started with our first little Geckos about a mile down the road from here, and we have been given so much by the community. And from the very beginning, we've always felt that it was our mission to give back. It's just a sense of place that I think the Academy just fits right into.
Good. Oh, that's very important. How does our partnership align with the Gecko's hospitality values?
Again, food and beverage and hospitality brings people together. And one of the gratifying things since we started our business is the mentorships and helping give people a lift up.
How did you end up being an Academy ambassador? That sounds so formal. What made you do that step?
It does sound formal, and
Correct.
An ambassador.
Right.
The enthusiasm that the staff has here, and it's just something that my wife and I have grown to be passionate about, and it's helping people and giving people a little bit of a lift up. Shanik is a perfect example. Who, he started out very quiet and shy, and you watch you look at the expressions, and it's a perfect example of success starting out in a restaurant as a prep cook in a quiet restaurant that's getting prepared for the day, getting everything ready for the busy evening shift, and then to graduate to a incredibly busy restaurant, things going on, and it just very, very proud of where he's come, and
Yes.
it just really, really makes you feel good.
Yes, he did go from just starting out, becoming a long-term employment.
And a valuable and a valuable employee.
Valuable.
And again, going from a quiet prep kitchen to a bustling, busy one of our busiest, most successful restaurants on Cattleman and Fruitville.
I feel that your warmth and your compassion has helped us, and I'm so glad you're a partner with us.
Well, thank you.
Thank you.
Wow, that was great. We're so happy to partner with them. As you said, Jody, such nice people from the top to the ground floor. We seem to have a knack for finding the best people in our community. I'll just mention that we also have transitional employment partnerships with Sarasota Memorial Hospital, the Public Defender's Office, the State Attorney's Office, and Sunset Cadillac.
That's an impressive list.
Yeah, well, we won't partner with just anybody. We've got high standards.
Yeah, we sure do. Academy members deserve that. You know, that is a message that comes down from the top, from our leadership, on a consistent basis.
Jody, you seem distracted. What's up?
It's almost time for our grand finale.
Oh, wow, we did it. Now you can say we did it.
Yeah, but do you notice anything just like a little off?
Well, you didn't finish your salad. That's really uncharacteristic.
You're not wrong. But I mean, where's William? Like, you know how he always manages to like kind of sneak his way into the studio during a telethon? And don't tell him this, but it used to be a little annoying. But like, now that he's not here, like, I'm a little worried and I kind of miss it.
You're right. That's a little worrisome, actually. I hope he's okay.
I hope he's okay. Studio to call center. Have you seen William? He's what? What? Oh, you are joking, right? No. Send him in.
What? Tell me, where's William? Where's William?
Well, it seems I might have made an itty-bitty mistake, and I sent him last year's script by accident, so he's been outside this whole time waiting for his cue.
Was he waiting for the dunk tank to come? I don't get it. I don't understand. Where is he?
William!
Am I on time?
Oh, William. William, this is all my fault. I am so sorry I sent you the wrong script.
Oh, I've been practicing. I was going to do better than last year.
Okay. Well, William, thank you for being a good sport. We know that you are not a big fan of superlative introductions, so we thought we would go in a different direction and be a little bit goofy. But, folks, please let me introduce our esteemed director, William McKeever. You can take your scuba gear off now.
Okay.
No dunk tank this year.
My mask is fogging up.
Yeah.
Well, as long as William is here, I would love to step out and see how it's going in the call center. See you out there? Or?
Actually, if it's okay with you, William, I think I'm going to just go out with Paul. You're okay in here by yourself, right?
Well...
See ya.
Good luck.
Oh, boy. Hi, folks. I'm going to adjust this chair. So good to see everybody. So not only don't I get to do the dunk tank, but they leave me here all alone to finish the show. So I'm glad to have the opportunity to say a few words. If you had been with us the last few days amidst the hurricane approaching and possibly affecting this region, you would have seen our members and staff working so hard to produce this show today. And you know, what we celebrate here and what we do is mental health recovery, mental health wellness. And my hope is that this evening gave you a glimpse into what the recovery process is and what real mental health wellness is about. And I'm guessing in your lives, especially after the pandemic, mental health is so important for all of us. You saw the Wizard of Oz, and the yellow brick road, and you know, that yellow brick road leads through a lot of obstacles and challenges, and the last few days really represented some of those challenges that our members face. But on the other end, mental health wellness, I hope that you've come to appreciate. It's about community. It's about finding love and belonging. It's about finding friendship, developing skills, reintegrating society, finding work, or pursuing education. It's the opportunity to really fulfill one's dreams, and that's what we do here at the Academy. And lastly, I'll add, it's about fun. Fun is such an important ingredient in what we do here in our process of recovery. So speaking of fun, I think I'd like to walk us back into the phone room where Michael Klauber is waiting for us, as well as some members and staff and volunteers, family members this evening. So folks, let's go back into the call room. Follow me. Let's do it. I forgot something real quick. So we're going to go in and see what the final number is. We're going to join Michael Klauber, who just told me gave a wonderful donation from Michael's on East for $1,000. He's one of our ambassadors. So come and join us. All right, let's do this. Okay. Wow, look at all these people.